Our sponsors: the Finkley Experience, HBCU First, the Jamal Bakes Morning Show, J&J Leadership Academy. Thank you for your contributions towards the Michael Finkley Show. Hello everybody, it's Michael Finkley with the Michael Finkley Show.
And I'm Nicole with Conversations with Nicole. You can join me Wednesdays at 9 a.m. on all of my streaming platforms.
Well, Nikki, don't forget about the Michael Finkley Show, Mondays, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the CTR Media Network.
Join us.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Kenny Lewis of Kenny Lewis and One Voice, and you're watching my boy Michael Finkley on the Michael Finkley Show.
Call on Jesus.
On the next Michael Finkley, young entrepreneur himself, Zacchaeus Henry, is with us. He tells us how he started his business, Exclusive Phase, with his mentor, and how he went from making $10 a month to over $10,000 a month in the barbershop business. Mondays Finkley.
There's a new familiar face this time. Say hello to the new daytime. See it everywhere you go. New and the greatest show. It's no other than the Michael Finkley Show. There is no other. He's like no other. I'm so glad that someone resonates with me.
Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now, y'all, my next guest. When I was on these Instagram streets, I saw this young man come across my feed, and I'm like, you know what? I got to talk to him because he's doing it up. I'm like, what was I doing at 19, 20 years old? Nothing. But you know what? He has a story, and he can tell it all by himself. He's none other than entrepreneur himself, Zacc Henry. How are you?
Good, I'm good. Thank you for having me, Mr. Michael Finkley. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for saying yes. Thank you for saying yes. And I tell you, you are definitely an inspiration. You're that example that young people, again, can fulfill their dreams. And you can definitely, when you put your mind to something, you can do it.
You can do it. Nah, seriously, yeah.
And again, thank you for moving forward. So I have to ask the question of how did it all start for you in the sense of the mindset that you have of just, hey, I see this, I'm going to accomplish it. Where did that stem from?
So to answer your question, well, I started cutting hair when I was 13 years old. My dad, he taught me how to cut my own hair. He taught me how to cut it down and also just edge it up. And, I expanded my knowledge just from YouTube, right? A lot of the information out there is on YouTube and social media and so many different of these platforms. It's just out there for us to go grab it, right? All we got to do is do it. It's take action and do it. So I feel like your question was where did my
I guess the motivation behind it of,
motivation,
what? I have this in my mind, I'm going to do it. I'm going to accomplish it.
Yeah. So and I always kind of been like that, especially like me growing up, I was always playing sports. So what sports does is kind of make you very competitive and make you want to go get it, right? So I was the high school quarterback. I played quarterback my entire life from 9 years old all the way to through high school. And when I had a goal in mind, I was just always just very hard working towards it and I always wanted to achieve it. A funny story of mine, when I was 12 years old, I told my mom, I was like, yeah, we gonna win the Super Bowl this year. You know how you got the Little League Super Bowl game? And that entire year, after every single game we won, I tell her, like, Mom, we're going to the Super Bowl. And we did it. We won all the games, went undefeated, and we went to the Super Bowl and won. And I feel like that kind of just sparked it right there because I kind of figured out then, like, if I have a goal in mind and I have the vision of me doing it, all you got to do is work towards it every single day and you will be able to achieve it. So that's where my motivation came from, is playing sports.
I love that because I wrote a book, and in chapter 1 of my book, it talks about your vision. And biblically, it says, write the vision, make it plain.
Write the vision down, make it plain on tablets. Facts.
There we go.
Having 2 and 2. 2 and 2 at verse 3. Hey, I know it.
Say so. And I definitely believe that, again, our words make a difference as well. My best friend always says that our words are listening. So when we put all those things together, something has to happen, especially when we have the faith inside of us that we know that we can do it. Something has to happen. And I feel that is your story. You made things happen. But you had to work as well, because it also says faith without works is dead. So you got to do some
Yep.
work behind it too. You
Yep. Got
definitely
to
got to
take
do some work
action.
behind it. Exactly. Exactly. So how did we get to the point of you learning to cut your hair now that we see you as this 20-year-old entrepreneur and now helping others? How did we get here?
So like as I said before, I started cutting hair at 13, and then when I started cutting my own hair, you being different, especially in high school and in middle school and stuff like that, you're seen as an outcast. I was seen as an outcast for even cutting my own hair. So I cut my own hair, and people will talk about me and be like, "What, bro? You can't afford a barber, or you can't go to the barber shop and stuff like that." And it made me stop cutting hair for a time because I fell down on myself. I was getting that what do they call it? That retention. Like right, like they pulling right. So then I was cutting my hair from ages 13 to 15, and whenever I started high school freshman year, I started posting videos of me cutting my own hair on Instagram, and this kind of sparked a conversation with people, with my classmates and stuff like that. I'll cut my own hair on a Saturday or Sunday, and then I'll go to school on Monday, and they'll just find a reason to talk negative. The haircut could be quality and good, but they'll find a reason. So they'll be like, "Bro, your hairline leaning. You can't. What are you cutting your own hair for?" So then I just continue. I just strive through it and continue cutting my own hair. And I was a freshman in 2019, and then 2020 I was still a freshman, but that's when COVID hit. So when COVID hit, we was all in the house. So I was cutting my own hair still, and everybody else was struggling. Oh, I need a barber, I need a barber, right? So from going all this, they hitting me up, and I just started charging $5 for a haircut and $3 for an edge up. And yeah, right. I wish the haircut prices was like that now, huh?
Oh, I wish. I wish. Literally, I'm looking for one to take me up now. Listen,
Yeah.
I wish. Wow. And within that, what type of success? I know that you kept on going and COVID kind of lasted longer than we all
Wow.
expected. And you're charging these different prices and what have you. How was that feed of motivation to say, I'm going to keep doing this? I don't know what's going to happen, the outcome,
But
but I'm
I
going to
just
keep
know,
doing this.
yeah. So from being so after COVID, I started posting content of not only just me cutting my own hair, but posting content of other people that I used to cut. And sometimes, comments and stuff like that was getting to me. And then we started back school. Well, we didn't start back school yet, but people were still like texting and stuff like that. I got messages and stuff basically saying like, bro, calling me the $5 fuck up, the caught saying my hairlines was lean and all type of stuff. So then I stopped cutting hair from 2020 all the way to almost a year and a half. I stopped cutting hair. I was only cutting my own hair because I was getting that retention again. Like people was hating. I was getting the pull and I was trying to push for it, but people was pulling me back. So 2021, I continued cutting my own hair, and I mean, just me continuously doing that, I got better. So as I got better, people noticed that. Like they was like, "Yeah, Zacc, bro, your haircuts look good." Like, and I was only cutting my own hair. So during football season, I was looking for a way to, okay, I need to make some extra money. And previously, after I stopped cutting hair, I got a job. So when I got a job, it kind of conditioned me to that mindset, like, okay, the only way to make money is a 9 to 5, and I'm gonna need it, right, to be able to make money. Until something sparked in me, right? I wasn't able to match my schedules with football and also work. They had me playing football, and then I was going to work 4 to 10 at Whataburger, sometimes even 4 to 12, and going back home at about 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, and getting up at 5 in the morning to go to school. So my schedule was all out of whack. But I just knew I wanted to get money. And a lot of times when these young people they had that feeling like I want to get money, they do negative things. But I put that interest of me wanting to get money into cutting hair. So when I started cutting my own, I started cutting other people hair again in 2021. And after that, it's kind of just the rest is history. Like I was charging $20. I came back stronger. I'm like, yeah, I charge $20 for a haircut now. And I started cutting hair at school, made it very convenient for my clients and stuff like that. Well, my the school students I was cutting. And from the students, it kind of went over to the coaches, then the APs, the principals. I was cutting up the whole school.
Everybody.
And yeah, everybody getting exclusive fade for you, exclusive fade for you. Yeah.
Oh man. So at what point did you become a licensed barber?
Um, 2022. So I started cutting hair again 2021 October, 2022 March, that following year, a couple months after doing it seriously. My mom kind of seen it, and that's why it's big for other people, like for family. I mean, for moms and dads, grandpa, it's big to have a support system. So my mom, she seen that I had a passion for something, and she seen this ad for Acres Home Barber College. And what they were doing was they only charged 2,500, and that's very very cheap for barber school because that's the entire trade. A lot of barber schools be like $15,000, so that was very very affordable for me and my mom, and uh so we started doing that. Like she sent me the ad and she was like, Zacc, do you want to take barbering serious? I was like, yeah, like I want to go. Like the moment she sent me that, the next day we went over to the barber school, and I put down 250, she put down 250, and she matched me. And then from there, like I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So when I was in barber school, they kind of told me exactly like I already was cutting hair, learned how to cut hair, but now I was just doing the process the correct way, the professional way. And during that, like in that process, I overheard a conversation of how people help others by cutting their hair for free. So then this sparked the idea in my head. I'm like, okay, God gifted me a talent. Now it's time for me to kind of share my talent with not only just the world, but um with others in my community. So I went out one day and I went and found a homeless man and I cut his hair for free and video and recorded it for YouTube and then also Instagram. And from that video, I posted it on all streaming platforms on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. All of them like did crazy numbers at first. So once they did like that one video did a lot of numbers, I had about 4 to 5 people text me to be on the news, magazines, all type of stuff because it's kind of unheard of, especially being a black man helping other people and also doing it at a young age. So once God kind of showed me that, I was like, okay, yeah, this is meant for me. Like I was a full on starting quarterback the whole nine. I had college offers to go play college, but this was the first time. Like a lot of the times, okay, you know how when you're very very good at sports, you be on the news. All right, so I was never on the news, but me cutting hair, I got on the news for cutting hair. So I was like, God, yeah, that's God. Because I used to be like, yeah, I want to be one of the athletes on the news. I'm one of me. I'm me on the news.
Oh
Yeah.
man. But again, I feel that, you are the example of positivity and that example of, accomplishing your dreams. And I feel that's what people really want to see these days, especially in 2024 and beyond. They need that
Yeah,
motivation. They need that strive to say, oh my gosh, if he can do it, I can do
I
it
can
too.
too.
Yeah,
Facts.
definitely. So think fam, listen to these stats. 3 years later, he is the co-owner along with Mr. Peter Smith of exclusive fades. He went from making $10 to 10,000 a month. And now he goes around now with his message of creating opportunities and mentorship for young entrepreneurs. When you hear those type of things, what comes to mind?
Kind of disbelief because I would never, especially like today I kind of did a story for my IG post. It was like, yeah, I started barber school 2021, like this is 3 years ago. And then I thought about it. I started barber school 2 years ago. And it's like, bro, this is only 2 years of growth. And it kind of like made me so excited because I'm like, it happened so quick. Like this time go by so fast. So that's why I'm glad that I utilize every single day to take action on my visions and goals. Like we said, like if you no you want to take action, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. Like I wrote down my goals and my visions, and I took action towards them every single day. That's why I feel like these 2 years went by so quick, and I didn't progress so much because I didn't did that.
What type of feedback are you getting now from even persons that may be younger than you, older than you, of that mentorship, or even just saying, "Oh my gosh, you're doing a great job." Like, what type of feedback are you getting?
So from that same video that you've seen, like even prior to that, I already had a couple thousand followers on Instagram. So a lot of people they would always text me and tell me like, bro, you're very inspiring. I would get a lot of positivity because I'm a firm believer if you put positivity into the world, that's what comes back. So I'm just a very positive person. And a lot of people they'll tell me like, bro, I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Keep pushing, keep going. Even with the video that you seen when I started cutting hair at 13, like that video went crazy viral on all platforms. On Facebook, it's at about 5 million views. On Instagram, it's about like half a million. Yeah, it's about half a million. And the thing is like, you got some negative people. I'm getting a ton of positivity, but they see I got a fiance. My fiance, she's Colombian, right? And but I don't like seeing it. They feel like, and I don't say much towards it because I really don't care. Because you like who you like and I love who I love. And at the end of the day, it's 2024, guys. Like it's 2024. Like, come on now. But yeah, so it's kind of mixed with that video. But overall it's positive.
And you know what? This is how I see the positivity as well. Because when I first started this platform, I thought it was gonna be all gravy, all good, everybody gonna get along and like everything. But you come along with these people that say these negative things, and I'm like, oh my gosh! First of all, you're watching, so
Thanks. That's
thank
all I
you,
need is that view.
thank you so much for watching. And now and then you're gonna tell other people, or you didn't. Oh, thank you so much for
Literally.
watching. So that's the positivity I get from it. So continue to do what you
Facts.
do
Because guess what? They
because
like and they leave a comment and they putting me more in the algorithm. More and more people go see it. And
exactly.
that's all I want.
So you're helping me. Thank you.
No, serious.
Keep on talking because you're helping me. Thank you so much. That's how I see it. So keep on doing what you're doing because in spite of those two or three people, right? Maybe more. Of course, there's more, but persons, it outweighs the persons that give you that
The
positivity.
positivity. Yep,
Exactly.
for
So we got
sure.
to keep on going. So Think Fam, don't go away because Zacc is gonna actually take a part in one of our segments called What If, and later on he's gonna tell us his next biggest dream. Don't go away. Back in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ursula Robinson, Miss Linda from Tyler Perry's Divorce in the Black, and you're watching the only show to watch, The Michael Finkley Show.
On the next Michael Finkley, comedian, actor, and Think Fam, Justin Brown is back. He tells us what he's been up to these last few years, medium popcorn, and he reveals his next biggest dream. Monday, HBCU First. HBCU First Incorporated is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. HBCU First is a student-led community advancing the well-being and economic participation of America's Black youth. As the leading HBCU internship and mentoring academy, we empower elite students from 70 plus historically Black colleges and universities with in-demand college to career skills. For more information, visit their website, www.hbcufirst.com. Hello everybody, it's Finkley from the Finkley Experience. We're an educational consulting firm that specializes in first-generation education. So we assist students with their college and career endeavors. We train school administrators on the state of first-generation students. And also, we partner with colleges and universities to assist with their first-generation population for easy transition from high school to college. So if you're looking for a presenter or speaker that presents on these topics and so much more, visit our website at thefinkleyexperience.com and learn about all that we do. We're looking forward to working with you. Everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Still chatting with Zacc over here. I tell you, this man is doing some incredible things and inspiring not only the young, but as well as the old in entrepreneurship and achieving our goals. And he gets to actually play one of our newest segments in the season called What If? So within this segment, Zacc, I think about the question of if you were not this talented barber that we see in social media and what you do in your own craft, what would you be doing?
I would be a quarterback at the University of Texas, D1, getting the NIL check every single month, getting the NIL check every single month. Like I told you before, I was really, really good at football. And I had a true passion for it, but my passion was leaning more towards barbering. But if I wasn't a barber, I feel like I would be a really successful football player because the same principles that I had when it came to barbering, I had towards sports. I had a goal in mind, a vision in mind, and I'm gonna attack it every single day. So if I had a goal in mind, a winning every game in college, that's what I was gonna do. So what if I was gonna be a quarterback in football?
Hey, give the opportunity, maybe in the near future, would you achieve that? Would you achieve that opportunity?
No, I like making money and I like being soft on my body. I want to be able to move around when I'm, 30, 40, 50. I want to be able to go on vacations every single week and not have any type of mental problems and stuff like that because that's what it comes with pounding your body like that every day for sure. So, nah. Nah. I like making money passively.
I got you. I literally just had an interview not too long ago with a celebrity who was before he became a celebrity, he was in sports. He played football, basketball, all these different things, and now he is literally walking with a cane because his knees, literally both of them, are bone to bone.
Oh,
And now
nah.
he's going through it. So I definitely understand your concept there. Get the money.
Hmm.
Get the money. All righty. We become at Think Fam. He's going to answer the question, of course, that this season's all about. What is his next biggest dream? Don't go away. Back in a moment.
This is Lester Spades. I'm hanging out with my man Michael Finkley, and I want y'all to lock in to this channel because you never know what stars are going to pop up, just like I did. So we don't want you to miss nothing. So make sure you keep it locked. Michael Finkley Show.
Looking for some of the best soul food right here in Mullen, South Carolina? I promise you. Come on down to Garden Alley.
Our grape salad's fabulous. Her water gained, her potato salad, her chicken is fresh. Macaroni and cheese is salted to perfection. I haven't found anything that's not great. Best ever.
Banana pudding, cakes, pies. Yeah. Selection is huge. Garden Alley is an awesome place to eat. I really love it.
Come by and see the amazing staff at Garden Alley, downtown Mullins. All right, Zacc, here we are. The question of the season. What is your next biggest dream?
My next biggest dream in 2025, I'm finalizing and finishing the construction for my barbershop right now in the next upcoming weeks. So what that's going to allow me to do and free up so much time when it comes to me putting in construction and stuff like that is in this upcoming January, we plan on building out a salon suite, right? And salon suites is, the room sections, and we're going to be renting out the suites to tattoo artists, hair salon, barbers, beauticians, the whole entire nine. So 2025, that's my next goal and vision. And also, when it comes to, I'm starting a barber community to teach barbers how to come from getting their first pair of clippers to getting their first few clients, and also beyond. And also experienced barbers teaching experienced barbers how they grow their clientele using social media by posting content, using the formula by posting content to generate new clients. And I mean, I do this already. I got about 7, 8 mentees right now. And like we said earlier, like my goal in the beginning of the year was to have 5 mentees. I didn't know what I was going to be mentoring them about, but it came right in the scripture. It said it waited until an appointed time, and it's that time. It's that time. So I got about 8 one-on-one mentees right now, but I'm also going to be having a free community, completely free, teaching people how to grow and scale and become a barber in 2025. So that's my next biggest goal, is really just to help individuals becoming a better version of themselves and becoming the person that they know that they can be.
Right on. I have nothing to say after that. Right on, sir. Definitely. And again, I love your heart of service, because I even saw one of your posts where you're doing different sessions and things, and you're doing it for free. It's like, it's not about the money in the sense, it's about, getting the word out there, making sure that persons are in their craft,
Getting value.
entertained.
Yep.
Right. Right. And I love that. I love that. And even in that mind setting, you are still being blessed. Right, you're just definitely, because you're paying
Definitely.
it forward. You're paying it forward.
What I like to call it is planting that seed. Planting that seed.
That part. That part. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, I'm proud of myself, but us as humans, we always gonna want more. So it's like I'm achieving these things and stuff like that, and people may see it as, oh, you're successful and this and that, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be at. So I, I'm proud of myself, definitely, but I want more. I want to keep on pushing and striving to become the best version of myself, because I'm not there yet. I haven't maximized my potential, and I kind of heard it best is like us as humans. Um, God created us to move progressively forward in our entire life. So even when we're 60, 70, 80 years old, we're still going to want more, even if we want more and better health, if we want to move better, stuff like that. Like, regardless of where you're at in your life, you're always going to want more. So even though a lot of these celebrities, or even like just successful people, and even us, like we could be successful in other people's eyes, but to us, we're not there yet, because we know what we have inside of us. So what I kind of push towards people right now today is become the best version of yourself and continue to do that, because once you kind of stay stagnant, you're going to find yourself being depressed, not being happy, not being satisfied with yourself, because you're not doing what God intended you to do on this earth.
I could have said it better myself, sir. Kudos to you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He done said it, Fink fam. He definitely said it. And what I'm learning in this journey as well, Zacc, is that yes, we want more, but enjoy the moment. Enjoy
Facts.
the moment that
Yeah.
you're in. Embrace it. Take it all in. Don't dream about nothing else. Enjoy that moment. But then continue to go on. Because there's
Yep.
still more. The word tells us that our ladder will be greater. So we always have that expectation of greatness. That's why
Yep.
I've heard people just recently, call each other, "Hey, greatness, how are you?" Right? Because there's greatness in every one of us. So
Yep.
just always expect greatness. How can the Think fam follow you on social media? Because I know they want to watch the journey continue.
Mhm. So you guys can follow me on all my social media profiles is exclusive fades, exclusive.fades, FADEZ, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. I'm gonna be dropping some long form content, which I haven't done ever, showing people how to. The same way that I learned was watching YouTube, watching long form videos on how to cut hair. So now I'm teaching. I'm giving back to the community and giving back to the youth and also the elders who want to learn. I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to cut your own hair, teaching you guys how to do other haircuts on your friends, family, even clients, and the best ways to do that. Just giving out value and giving out game, because like you said, you give out game and value, that it's gonna come back 10 times. And I'm just big on that. Like God has showed me that if I help other people, He gonna help me. So follow me at Exclusive Fades.
There you go, Think family. All your information in the description below as well. Zacc, I want to say thank you. Continue to pay it forward. Continue to do what you do, because you haven't touched as many as you will in the future. So you touched many thus far, but you have a lot more to go. So continue.
A lot more.
Please, please, please. But thank you so much for being with us.
Everybody, this is your boy Rufus Johnson. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. I am a singer, songwriter, artist, producer, all of that good stuff, philanthropist, and you are watching the Michael Finkley Show.
You're so good, and you never
Hi guys, welcome to Awaken. We wanted to serve the city of Mullins. We are church owned, and we felt like a coffee shop was such a huge need in the city of Mullins. There's nowhere for people to just come, get a cup of coffee, sit with friends, maybe do some work on the laptop. And so we feel like it was a service that we could give back to the city. Well, our hope is that people will feel calm, that they'll feel welcome, that it'll be a place where they can come and just clear their mind.
We come here twice a day. That's how good their smoothies, their coffee, their lattes, frappes, delicious. I would love the atmosphere here. If I had time to come and just sit and relax, I would. It's awesome.
One thing that I really love about it being here is just the cozy environment. It's so inviting. I can come in here and I can get my schoolwork done, a good coffee and a good meal. But I'm just really thankful that they're here and that I have a good place to go.
We're open Tuesday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Awaken Coffee Bar, downtown Mullins.
On the next Michael Finkley, comedian, actor, and Fink Fam, Justin Brown is back. He tells us what he's been up to these last few years, medium popcorn, and he reveals his next biggest dream. Monday. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now I'm so excited to bring that Community Spotlight series back to the Michael Finkley Show. And for this segment, we are introducing you to fashion stylist himself, of none other than Jeramiah Roberts. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am super, uber well, fantastic. Yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, we'll go there. Well, thank you for being with us. I see that you're doing incredible things in the realm of fashion and all that entails. Now, tell me, how did this get started? Like, where did this come from?
So it started, I was getting ready to graduate from college with a degree, and I wasn't quite sure if that degree and that industry was fully going to be exactly what I wanted to do. I was following through with it because I was passionate about education. However, I didn't want to be confined to a classroom. So I had a friend, I was doing some soul searching. I had a friend that said, hey, you dress well yourself. Why don't you help other people do that? And something just kind of clicked. And at first, I, was not a believer in fashion styling being a real job. I was just like, maybe I could do this on the side. That would be fun. But as I looked into it, I said, you know what? This is a real job. People can make a real career out of this. So I don't know, a light bulb came on, and I just started working with friends and family. And then 9 years now down the line, here we are.
9 years down the line, and we are still in our passion, still in that thing that keeps us going, right? That motivates us and inspires us. 9 years. Like, what have you learned about yourself in 9 years?
Ooh, what have I learned about myself? That's a great question. I think I've always been patient, but clients will try your patience even more. But I grew up, well, all of my uh most of my work career has been in retail and customer service. So I think that I've had a level of patience, but when it becomes your thing to have a service-based business, that goes to another level. So I've learned a whole new level of patience. I've learned um, to care for my clients at an even greater level, because what happens is I'm able to help them to see themselves through the eyes of God. So I'm helping them to just kind of like realize who they are, to be able to walk that out confidently, and to be their best selves and to put their best foot forward. So that's the part that I enjoy all the time and never gets old. And like I said, 9 years down the line, we're still in this thing.
Yeah. What motivates you to keep going though? Because I know that's something down the line, 9 years plus we're in doing this, we've been, inspiring others now. I know they've been inspiring you as well. As I feel it's like it's a two-way street. What keeps you going? What keeps you to get out of the bed and say, I want to keep doing this in one more day?
What inspires me is that aha moment that my client gets when they see themselves. To be able to help someone who has been on a weight loss journey and they have a milestone photo shoot to just celebrate themselves, or a woman or man that turns 50 or 60 and they want to celebrate themselves and just have a different look. That look in their eyes when they see themselves in the mirror is really what keeps me going. I love to help others realize who they are and who they truly are, and to bring that out through the outward expression of their clothing. So I'm really kind of they're in a sense a life coach, helping them to realize the way that they dress really does have an impact on their outlook and how they put themselves out there in the world. So that really does motivate me.
I love that. And it's
Mhm.
so needed as well in 2024 and beyond. We're going to almost a new year in a month or so. So, it's just
Mhm.
amazing to see that people like you still exist uh,
Mhm.
in this world for that to happen. And again, to pay
Mhm.
it forward in that realm. So now please tell me about this amazing movement. Stitch me, please. Okay, me over here. Please tell me about it. What's going on here? How did this come about?
Yeah, so Fitch Me Please came about. It's the brainchild of Leslie Tops of Leslie Tops PR firm or agency. And we collaborated on another project prior, and she had this amazing idea. And uh, little did she know, I also had a passion for bringing people together, and that's always been my thing is making bridges, bringing people together in the industry. And I actually had a small little community on Instagram that I already had, but when she brought about this idea and wanted to magnify it, I jumped on, and we just helped each other to build this community of fashion stylists, designers, boutique owners, and just anyone in the clothing industry who loves clothes and has a passion for fashion. And basically, we just come together and we have really great discussions on our online panels where we help and educate our stylists or boutique owners or designers in the group, to help them keep going, because there is not a real community of industry togetherness like this, because what we do is we educate, we connect, and we grow. And so that's how this came about.
Gotcha. A community of people helping people.
Mhm.
Not only helping people, but you're helping each other as well. I only
Absolutely.
imagine what the mentoring and all that looks like in the process of this movement as well. So you have some things happening very soon. Tell us about it. Don't hide it anymore. Tell us.
So we have on Tuesday, when this airs tomorrow, you can join us for our virtual live panel. We have some amazing panelists in the fashion industry who are tried and true, and they are coming on to talk to us about several different topics. I will be hosting, and this room will be you'll be very, very comfortable because we'll have designers, we'll have stylists, like I said, and anyone that loves clothes. We're going to have different conversations that are very pertinent to our industry. So if you are looking for a sense of community, if you are a beginner or been in the game for a while, a seasoned stylist or designer or boutique owner, we welcome all at all stages, because like I said, our goal is just to bring people together, to help them to have a way of communicating, a way of venting, if you will, and to educate yourselves and to grow as a community. So we'll have a virtual panel, and it's Tuesday. It starts at 7. And we look forward to having anyone that loves clothes on to have a conversation.
Okay, you heard it, Think Fam. You heard it here. I'm excited about it, y'all. Literally. So come join them on tomorrow with this amazing, amazing panel and this amazing discussion as well. How can we follow you on social media?
So you can follow us on social media at Stitch Me Please. And there is um, a whole community there. So you'll see a lot of different types of stylists and designers and boutique owners. But yeah, follow us. Stay up to date. We have some awesome things coming up after the virtual panel tomorrow. So you want to stay tuned and get locked in so that you can be a part of those big opportunities.
All right, you heard it here. Jeremiah, thank you so much for being with us and telling us what you do within this amazing world of fashion and how you all are just paying it back forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. Don't go away, Think Fam. Back in a moment.
I will travel across. Hey, Jason Page, the voice of a generation, yeah. Singer of the Pokemon theme song, and you're watching the Michael Finkley Show, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know it's my destiny.
On the next Michael Finkley, comedian, actor, and Think Fam, Justin Brown is back. He tells us what he's been up to these last few years, medium popcorn, and he reveals his next biggest dream. Monday.
As life passes by, reaching for the stars, that's it on.